What do these two things have in common? This is a tablecloth and this is a curtain. This is a round tablecloth in red with this texture patterning on it from the Goodwill, of course. And then this a lovely abstract curtain. This is from Pier One Imports. Does anybody remember that store? Pretty sure they're gone, out of business everywhere. This was the very first, is it the first curtain I bought for myself? I'm pretty sure. I think this was the first set of curtains that I bought because all the other curtains I had were hand-me-downs. And they're still around, but I don't use them because it just doesn't go with anything right now. It hasn't for a while. And I don't want to part ways with them. So I'm gonna use this to make a dress in combination with this. If you're interested in seeing what comes about when these two are joined together, then I hope you keep watching. The first thing I'm doing is going into my pattern book and I'm going to my boat neck dress pattern, and I'm going to use this for the top part of the dress. So I'm going to lay everything out and do the cuts that I need on the tablecloth first. So as with the first piece, I'm cutting down 45 inches from the shoulder to the bottom, so I'm not using the full length of the pattern piece. And then I had to cut these other pieces even shorter because I want the sides above the hip area to be even shorter than the front and the back pattern pieces. These three pieces here will make up the front of the bodice, and I'm just going to attach them at the side seams. These are princess seams, and I'm going to make these be exposed. So I'm actually going to sew them so that the seam faces out, and you'll see what I'm going to do with that after this. And here are the two back panels. It's going to be open in the middle because I'm going to put a zipper there, but it's clipped in the same way so the seams will be exposed on the back as well and on the sides. And because the exposed seams are going to be covered, actually I'll reveal that now, they're going to be covered. Since they are, I'm just going to serge them to close them up. So I'm not sewing them with the regular machine. I'm using the serger to close up the edges because I want them to be completely sealed in. So here I have all those pieces complete. So I'm laying them the way they're going to be sewed. I'm closing in the shoulder seams, so I'm not going to have those exposed, but everything else will be. And it's just weird laying it out like this because it should technically be the inside, but this is actually the outside. So I'm trying to get used to the concept myself because I've never done exposed seams, but I just wanted to try something. So I'm going to connect these at the shoulders and then down the sides. And now I'm using the curtain to make strips that are going to cover those exposed seams. So I'm using a bias tape maker and an iron and just smoothing down those sides, and I'm clipping them as I go to keep them in place. And then I'm going to go and cover over all of those exposed seams and then flatten them down with a straight stitch. Now I'm adding on 2 short sleeves, and I'm using the same sleeve pattern that I used in my previous video where I did a bubble dress, just making it a little bit shorter and using the tablecloth for that. And then I'm going to do the same exposed seam around the shoulder seam as well. And then I'm using the facing that comes with the boat neck dress to enclose the neckline and seal that up. So I'll be cutting that pattern and attaching it. So now I'm working with the curtain, trying to figure out the best way to lay this down. So I'm showing here, I'm just top stitching it to this front piece here because I want this red part to go all the way down the front. And then I'm going to just drape it across the side. And this is going to be gathered right here. And this is a point where I kind of want it to just curve around the back. And then I'm going to top stitch it down the bottom as well. I'm just going to mark this line so that I can copy it and do it on the other side. I'm just showing how I have everything pinned and clipped in place so that I can position it where I want it to be. And then on the curtain, I just put a little clip here and then one on the other end, because in between here is where I'm going to put a gathering stitch, because that slope line that I marked with soap is going to be the area where I want it to be gathered. So I'm going to put that section right there, and then everything else is going to be a straight stitch. And to match up everything on both sides, I'm just using a measuring tape, and I'm going to measure down from that shoulder area down to where that slope line starts, and I'll match up the same measurements on both sides to make sure it's as even as I can make it.